Hi everyone, I welcome you all to our live session. And as you know that today we'll be joined by uh, the health coach Preeti Tyagi. So soon she'll be with us, and till the time she's with us, she's coming, she joins us. Let's talk about let's talk about the initiative started by the Mukti Web. So basically, Mukti Web is an organization, it's an NGO, and it does restoration work. It's currently doing restoration work at Sundarbans, and it's helping people out there after the cyclone devastated many parts of India. So it's helping everybody to restore the work in Sundarbans. So they have started with this campaign, hashtag Sari Saves Lives, of which the Weaves have been a part of. You can get to know more about the campaign once you go on their page, which is by the name of the Mukti Web. There you can even directly donate to them, or if you wish, you can just choose a sari from the campaign, and like we have posted one sari a few days back. What you have to do is, like, if you like the sari, just make the direct payments to Mukti Web. Once you make the payment, just let us know and we will ship the sari to you once the things normalize. So now talking about Preeti, and I'm actually waiting her to join us. So till the time, I tell you that I am at my studio again, and if you guys have any queries, you're most welcome to post them to us. If you want to see anything live from my collection ever, you can ping me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 999 so you can WhatsApp me with your queries, and I can even show you anything live which you like from our collection. Apart from that, if you have any queries, please keep posting us during the live session, and we'll try and take them up when Preeti joins us. So how's everybody doing? I'm seeing a lot of people joining us and waving us. Hi everybody. I'm sorry I'm not able to correctly read the names, but then I welcome you all. So a few days back I even posted a video about a lehenga, and quite a few joined me surprisingly in that video. It was just an impromptu shoot, and a lot of you joined me. So that was really great, and I got a good response on that video. I hope today we get a lot of clients, a lot of audience for this video, and as we'll be talking about women health, we'll be taking up a lot of issues today, like PMS and menstrual hygiene, menstrual health, mental health. Like we ran a poll a few days back, and a lot of people were concerned more about their mental health than their physical health. So all I can see is Preeti has joined us. So let me just welcome Preeti. I'm just waiting for Preeti to join me. So hi Preeti, how are you? Great to have you.
Hi, I am great. How are you, Akansha? How are you keeping? Great to see you.
Yeah, I'm doing good, and it's really great seeing you here. And I know it's a very difficult time for all of us.
I
So
know. How are you all? How's family? How's everyone keeping?
how everyone's fine? How's your family?
All well. We are still keeping
I know.
ourselves safe and locked
Yeah,
up.
yeah. The time's actually very tough, and that is why I thought of doing this with you, so that a lot of people get to know about how can they take care of their mental and physical health. So anyways, let me introduce you to let me tell you guys more about Preeti. So Preeti is a health coach, and she's a gut and a health specialist from IIN New York. She's a founder of My 22 BMI. That's like a digital platform for diet and nutrition planning. You guys can follow her on this page, My 22 BMI. So now I'll tell you guys how I got in touch with Preeti. So Preeti is an avid handloom lover, and sometime back she was running this campaign hashtag 365 days of saris. So that's how I got in touch with Preeti, and I got to know about her love for handlooms. So, Preeti, can you please tell me? I'll first, I have a lot of queries to share, but then first I'll come up with a query which I have. I get during this lockdown, though we are cooking at home, but then I get, a lot of cravings and all that. And at the end of the day, I keep, I end up eating junk, maybe chips or chocolates or, something. Even if I'm cooking, then I end up making something junk. So, do you have a solution for this?
Yeah, absolutely. So I understand your issue, Akanksha, that we are all, locked down. And just before I begin, I'll just gonna say a big hi to all the people who've joined, Preeti, me too. And I saw a few more people from the page. So I'll just begin by saying a good hi to all the audience. Um, so all the cravings that we end up having and falling prey to eat, let's say open a bag of chips and have it, or open a can of juice and drink that. It's summers these days, people are really wanting to drink something cool and chilled to calm themselves down. uh, it's natural to have these cravings, but yeah, a lot can be done to settle down these cravings in the body, and that can be
Hi,
Is that all
are we
clear?
connected back?
Yeah, it was reconnecting,
Okay.
so I just paused a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
So, to take care of your food cravings, first of all, always, whenever you feel hungry, go for something that's home cooked rather than, going for a bag of chips or something like that. So, for keeping it easy for you, go for recipes that are very easy and have least ingredients required to make them, and make you can spice your food with the kind of spices you like to add in your food, but please try and restrict yourself to home cooked and home cooked snacks. But like I said, for convenience point of view, keep always some delicious nuts and seeds around you. Hi, Anita. So keep those around you all the time. That's the easiest way to just open a box of, let's say, Brussels nuts, walnuts, almonds. Have a bit of those. So these are extremely nourishing foods, and they suppress our sugar cravings. They help us suppress our hunger, basically. The emotional hunger that we go through out of boredom. We are feeling bored and we have had lunch, but let's just open a bag of chips and eat that. So instead of doing that, have nuts and seeds around you. You can go for pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds. Or another great way to suppress your cravings is by having a bit of coconut, dried coconut or coconut flakes or fresh coconut. So coconut is great in giving our body natural sugar as well as suppressing our hunger. Have you ever noticed when we eat a bit of coconut, we don't feel hungry after that? For quite
No.
some time, we feel very
Mhm.
satisfied. But so that's a very good easy snack to go for. So keep these things handy around you so that you don't feel the need of cooking anything to eat while you're hungry, and then not even wanting to open, let's say, a bag of chips or a bottle of Coke or whatever. And for drinks, I would say कि गर्मियों का मौसम है, we have so many mangoes around us. Just make some delicious aam ka panna, keep it in a bottle in your fridge, and you could just dilute it a little bit and have it. Hi, Sarah. You could just have it anytime. I mean, I think it's the best way of cooling yourself from the within during the summer. And bale ka sharbat is another drink that you guys can make if you're getting
Yeah, that's
dates
like
around.
my absolute favorite too. Yeah.
Good, that's excellent. And it is so healthy and it helps in suppressing our hunger and sugar cravings as well. So
Yeah.
take these pointers very, uh, you know, uh, they are very essential for keeping healthy and for keeping us cool during the summer.
Yeah, thank you, Preeti. And another, we ran a poll on our page 2 days back, and we asked people whether they are more concerned about their physical health or mental health during this time. And you'll not believe, 80% of the people they were troubled by their mental health. So, and I guess that's normal also because we are not going out. There's no recreation. It's though we are home, but then we are feeling present. So, hi Rima. So basically, I am getting very frustrated too. And though I'm a patient person, but then still I'm getting short tempered. So, do you have any solution for that? We would really love to hear about it.
Yes, actually, thanks for touching this point, Akanksha, because yes, indeed, all of us are sailing in this same boat, and these are difficult times, and people are falling prey to stress, and there's a lot of insecurity in the atmosphere that how long is this gonna go on for, and how will we manage being locked down within our homes. And some people are who are with their jobs and all are even worried about whether their jobs will go on or not, because it's definitely difficult times. But remember one thing, that stress has always been a part of our life. Even when we were working and there was no lockdown, we were stepping out every single day to work. There was stress of reaching at work on time. There was stress of finishing the deadlines on time, reaching the meeting on time. So stress is always will remain. This is life, and we can't remove it from our life. But what we can do is how responsible we as individuals are to keep ourselves healthy from within. So my specialization, which is in gut health, which is the health
Yeah.
of our digestive system, so that completely revolves around mental health. So it's so amazing to understand that as healthy as you keep your gut, your digestive system, as strong your brain will be, because all the important brain enzymes are generated in our gut during the digestion process. So it's a vicious circle. अगर आपका gut healthy है तो आपका brain healthy रहेगा, stress levels कम रहेंगे और happiness quotient life में high रहेगा. अगर आपका gut is unhealthy, even if you don't have any reason in your life to feel stressed, you will feel stressed and depressed. So I really love to talk about this topic to everyone, even in little children. Little children are falling prey to the feelings of aggression and hyperactivity and not having that kind of calmness in them and respect towards everyone and the atmosphere. That's because they feel unhappy from the within. So
Okay.
yeah, so do
Yeah,
that.
because
I repeat.
I have two little ones at home, and I have been facing this issue too. Though they're very young, but then they are getting agitated very early, very quickly rather. And with kids, we are adults, so we know what's going around. But then they're such small kids; they don't even know, why they're stuck at home. So that's adding more. That's adding more to their, I guess, nature that they're becoming like that. I'm really worried about that thing. But then, good. You talked about the gut health. I'll take care of that. Let me see if there's any change in them.
Yeah,
Another
and
thing.
one small tip. I'll
Yeah.
as soon as you mentioned about your own children and being a mom of two, I feel that this is very important to touch upon. What is happening is that we are feeling very sorry about our children also, because they are homebound, they can't go to playgrounds, they can't meet their friends, and in order to keep them happy, instead of opening a bag of chips for them, or giving them a piece of cake or ice cream or things like that, when that's what a parent sometimes feels that will make the child happy. Let me just fulfill his junk food demand, or let my child watch a lot on television or on his iPad. That would keep him busy and relaxed. Instead of doing that, if we take it as a task, keep them busy and involved with amongst ourselves. You can play board games with them, or just teach them responsibility. Make them help you with your household chores. For example, I'm giving my children a task these days to fold the clothes, laundry, after the clean laundry comes.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
they
Yeah.
love it. You will be amazed. They take
Mhm.
it as a competition. They love it, and they arrange my entire closet so beautifully. I'm a very
Nice.
messy person. I'm very happy that I found someone
Mhm.
who can do this job for me. So kids are very responsible. It's just that they need a direction. So instead of giving them these little bit of treats, if we give them rewards, that what, if you help me with my chores, I will get you, or I'll bake a pizza for you on Saturday, or I'll order
Okay.
something for you on Sunday. So that really works very well for them, and that would keep mothers also a bit stress free, because it's
Mhm.
difficult task to be playing games with them all the time, and
True,
it's not
true.
easy.
Mhm.
So
No.
just involve them in things that would keep them make them feel accomplished. That we helped our mom and we are doing this, so they feel that yeah, they're taking responsibility, and teach them for healthy eating as well during this time. It's a good chance for us.
Yeah. No, basically, this time I'm also, I've been keeping busy and all that, I guess all the working moms are. So I am even utilizing this time bonding with my kids.
Hmm.
I take more time to speak to them and maybe tell them stories or maybe play a simple small game with them. So attachment is of course happening. So there's like positives and negatives of both the sides. So yes,
That's
I really
excellent.
like
That's
it. I
that's excellent.
really Yeah, so I really liked your idea. I'll try and incorporate that as well. Another thing that I noticed is that you recently joined the Red Dot Challenge campaign. Please tell us more about it.
Yeah, so it was on the occasion of Menstrual Hygiene Day, and being
Mhm.
always a spokesperson for women's health and women's rights, I straight away tied my hands with the campaign. So it was initially initiated by UNICEF India, and in association with Post for Change. So basically, it was an idea of posting a red dot on your, any photograph of yours, and to spread more awareness about menstruation and what causes it in women and how it's a natural cycle, and there shouldn't be any taboo or stigma
Mhm.
associated with it. We should be
Mhm.
freely able to talk and discuss, and there shouldn't be any shame. For all the times as a little teenager who feels ashamed of her periods, or if we make boys and girls more aware from a good time, good age, they'll both have respect for this natural cycle and will accept it
Mhm.
without any shame. So that was the whole campaign, and it took it to another level. I was amazed to see the how social media exploded with the Red Dot Challenge,
Yes,
and then
right.
a lot many other brands came in association with
Mhm.
UNICEF India, and they initiated their own. So India had Nine India, which is a sanitary pads brand. They had their
Mhm.
Red Bindi Dot Challenge, so that also got recognized. So it's just basically spreading awareness, and whosoever does it also gets a chance to donate certain amount to UNICEF India. So basically,
Okay.
whosoever falls on their page, they can. There are so many so many fundraisers in UNICEF India, that whichever touches your heart, you can donate a little bit of whatever you would like to, because
That's a
I
nice
think,
initiative.
yeah, and I think this is really that time when sharing is caring really means
Mhm.
something. We have so many
Mhm.
people struggling during this hard time, so it's I just joined the challenge for that.
Yeah, great, great. Now that we're talking about menstruation, so I would love to know from you that, what can we do to curb the symptoms of PMS, one. And I, in fact, got a lot of queries from women that when they are nearing menopause, so they face a lot of, imbalances, mood swings, and there are a lot of changes going on. So can you just guide us on both the aspects? One is like PMS and the other one is menopause.
Okay, yeah. Great topics. So PMS is something that it affects all of us in different degrees. Sometimes the symptoms are extremely unbearable, be it menstrual cramps or the mood swings that a woman goes through, or I mean, it can just affect you in so many ways. And towards when as we are approaching our menopause, there are more struggles that we have to, women have to go through. It could be your bone health could deplete, and so many other things happen to you which are beyond a woman's control. So what happens is, first thing first, I would again touch down on mental health, that keep your gut healthy so that you're mentally strong and prepared for all these changes that will happen in life, because they will eventually happen. And for the menstrual cycle, try and keep your periods as regular as possible, and that can be done by eating healthy foods. Foods like
Okay.
almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds are excellent in keeping our periods regular. Turmeric is very good. Turmeric in the form of, if you can eat it in a raw form, that's even better. Or you could even, just have a powder form. If it's a good, nicely sourced turmeric, you can have a haldi ka doodh, turmeric milk, or anything that suits you and supports your system. So make it a part of your diet and start having it from your premenstrual days, so that your body
Okay.
is already better prepared to take you forward with your periods in a healthier way. And same
Okay.
is with menstruation, keep your body rich in all vitamins and minerals as you are approaching or getting older with your age. And try and accept all these nice gut healthy diet plans that are there. Women can actually go for specific diets. Let's say if I am suffering from thyroid, there's a specific diet that I should follow to keep myself healthy as I'm growing older, so my thyroid doesn't get worse and worse when as I
Mm-hmm.
approach towards my menopause. So be more responsible about it, and you can get in touch with an expert, or just find the way, the gut healthy foods that can be included in your diet, and how you can support yourself. But before we go further, Akanksha, my eyes are completely focused towards this background. Handloom. I can see some handloom fabric, and I'm getting really excited. So this
Yeah,
is.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, actually, I was at my studio and I thought to, do a live session with you from here because, it gives me a little bit of space from home. So that is why I chose to be here. And of course, I am a handloom lover myself, and that is how I have pursued. Basically, I have pursued my hobby as my profession.
Oh,
So
that's
and I
great.
know you're a handloom lover. You have a good guy.
No, what I love about your page is that your handlooms are not just, it's not just a, sale that's going on, that you buy a
Mhm.
fabric. I love that how closely you're connected with the weavers, and how you support them and their families with each and every purchase. And since you're directly connected to them, the prices are so affordable and are
Yeah.
like much better than the otherwise in the stores and all. So that's what
Yeah.
intrigues me a lot about your page. And
Thank
I also love
you.
to support the viewers a lot. So this is a
Thank
great,
you.
great initiative, and I love the feed. And it's a great distraction. I might just end up sending you a message after this chat.
Thank you. Yeah, sure, sure, sure. You're always welcome. And yes, now that you've touched the topic of the weavers, and I definitely want to, through this medium, I definitely want to tell a lot of you that during this tough time, no matter how much the government and everybody is supporting, but the weavers are the ones who are suffering a lot because most of the weavers, the channel is not uh, it's not a proper channel. There's like one weaver sitting at home and weaving, and then he just goes out and sells it. Now everything has stopped from here for him, and these weavers are basically supporting six, seven, seven people, and sometimes 15, 20, 20 people at one go. And now suddenly everything stopped for them. Just like they are right now going through a very hard time.
Right.
And a few days back, one of my weavers told me that his friend committed suicide just because he was not able to provide basic food to his family. So through this initiative of ours, I also want to spread the message that you should go local, be vocal for local, buy local, and focus more on buying handlooms, because either way, you buy from us, you buy from anywhere. Either ways, you will be supporting some weaver family by this. Indirectly, you will be supporting them. So yes, and good you touched this topic, Preeti, because it gave me an initiative to tell everybody about it.
You are so right.
So,
I'll also, add to this story a little bit, because
yeah.
it's indeed something that we must all worry about. I was in touch with a few weavers through Tata Firms Initiative in Orissa and Bengal, where I was ordering a few silk saris for myself and my mom. So I ended
Okay.
up ordering a couple of those saris for myself, and then a few of my friends also wanted to join the initiative, and they sent me the ones that they want to buy. However, now I can't even get in touch with them. And I really feel that they must be badly affected by the Amphan cyclone
Cyclone.
that
Yeah.
hit the area.
Mhm.
So it's really something to be really worried about, because you can't reach them on phone, on messages,
Mhm.
nothing. So this is
Nothing. Yeah, but before you joined, I even talked about the cyclone, and there's this Mukti Web Foundation, who's actually working to restore. And through you, they are even running this campaign hashtag Sari Saves Lives. So if you can just contribute, do your bit and contribute, in whichever way, because the initiative is where you sell out a sari you have used. You need not sell a brand new. You can sell a brand new sari also, like I have posted on my page. But then if you have a sari which you think someone else will love it in a good condition, then you may just post it on your page and use the hashtag and just tag Mukti Web. So that's the campaign they are running. So the person will directly be paying it to Mukti Web, and the amount will go for the restoration work of the cyclone. So that's like a good initiative. You can also see, you can also just check it out on the page.
I will. I would love to, and I'll probably share it wherever I can. I think a lot of people would like to join in, and that's a good reminder to all of us that we are truly.
Hmm.
This is the time we have to come together and support the ones who are really needing. Hi everyone. I see a lot of known
Yes,
names
a
in
lot
the
of
chat.
people.
So I'm just taking it.
Yes, we are so engrossed talking to each other that we are missing out on them, I guess.
I know. Right. Yeah.
So now, would you love to give us some more tips from your end? These were the questions which I got from my audience. So we would love to hear from you.
Yeah, you know what? I'll leave you all with some excellent tips that anyone in any age group, be it a man, woman, teenager, anyone can do during this lockdown. Since we all have to agree that we have a little bit of extra time with us now that we are in a
Yes.
lockdown, so we can actually focus on our health. So how about we start, doing a detoxification regimen for ourselves? Let's say after every 15 to 20 days. So let's say after every 15 days, take out 3 days. In those 3 days, you want to detoxify yourself completely. So what will happen? How will it benefit you? That all the organs that are associated with the process of detoxification in your body, be it your liver, kidneys, or your colon, I mean the intestines, or your lungs. Even lungs purifies the air we breathe in. So all these organs will get a boost. They will get a rest, and you will be eating only the foods that support these organs in these 3 days. So we'll not be eating spicy foods,
Okay.
masaledar khana nahi khayenge. We'll start our day with a good detoxification water. It could be a nimbu pani, se lekar, it could be a mint water, ginger water, anything that supports you. And if you want to know about your specific health issues, you can connect with me, and I'll be happy to give tips. उसके अलावा we'll not have any alcohol, any caffeine abuse during these 3 days. We'll stick to a simple diet and we'll have an early dinner. And if by
Okay.
chance you feel hungry after an early dinner, you could go for a cup of turmeric milk or something like that. And during your lunch and breakfast and dinner, just go for a balanced meal where you don't have to stop eating while you're on a detox. It just involve cooked vegetables also, raw vegetables also, a good size of protein, whichever suits you as per your lifestyle, and some healthy carbohydrates on your plate. So this will be a very simple tip to leave you all with, that just take out these 3 days, go for a very simple clean eating regimen, detoxify your body completely, and there are some healthy recipes that you can find on my page, which you can go for those kind of juices and all. So the page is my 22 BMI. I'll leave a link below. Do this, and this is an excellent time we can spend that little bit extra effort on ourselves and be healthy and clean from the within, and it will obviously spark out on our outer self as well. So that's
Yes.
that's the tip that
So,
I would say.
it'll reflect, if it'll reflect on our skin, it'll reflect on our attitude, our behavior, because mentally also we'll be more stable.
Right.
We'll be at peace. Yes. So, Preeti, it was really, really nice talking to you. And there are still, I guess, a lot of queries left with me, but I guess we are short of time. I prefer that, whichever queries are left, you take them up personally. Whosoever wants to ask anything from Preeti can drop in a message on her page, and she's really, really sweet to answer them all. So her page is, her Instagram page is my22BMI. So you guys can get in touch with her anytime. Also, Preeti has come up with a good initiative, or rather say a discount for all the handloom enthusiasts on our page. So she has promised me that she'll be giving all of you a 75% off on her diet packages. For more details, I'll be posting about it on the page, and you may follow it, or you may directly just connect with Preeti for this more. So, Preeti, it was really, really nice connecting with you, and hope to see you soon with a lot more tips.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Akanksha. It was a pleasure being on your page, and we'll definitely be connected through, handloom or through health and diet, whatever. And I would also say that yes, I am open to answering any queries from anyone. Just pop in a message, and it does. I mean, it's the time when we can support each other the most. So please make the most of it, and we'll share once you share the campaign, Akanksha, do tag me so that I can take the campaign further.
Yes,
With
definitely.
the handloom lovers from your page as well.
And thank you so much. It was a wonderful discount. It was nice having you, Preeti, here.
Thank you.
So thank you, guys. Thank you all for joining us for a live session. It was a nice session with Preeti, and she gave us some great tips. Hope you incorporate all of these during the lockdown time at least. And any of you, whoever wants to have any of my collection live, can ping me, can WhatsApp me, and I'll be all ready to help you out. Thank you, guys. Join you soon for another session. Bye. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.